calmness greets you upon exiting the submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. So, it seems, will the families of all the hostages rescued from the throne. Duke Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tackled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father?
Will... Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldrin's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
Hell, son! Are you alone?
Ravengard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please, go to...
Ravengard answers with silence. He...
Gods! We made it! We actually made it!
I'll save you! Please, I want to ask you something. I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. You saved us! Saved us all! I thought it impossible, but you did it! We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steelwatch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might. He did? Of course he did! I knew it. I knew he would do something.
Oh, that was amazing! Like one of them old heroes.
Featherweight Falson will be back in the ring in no time.
What they were doing with us was... By God, I'm glad you showed up.
Listen, lad. Only a special sort could have...
My lord, your act of...
My sincerest thanks, friend. I don't know what possessed...
Ogro!
Bloody hells!
It's over, right?
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
I'll get to your camp.
You were to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black, the sea...
Gods, they're not...
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberly will swallow you whole. Your lies won't save you. Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally. Then you've made your choice. You supplicate to the ocean, or you are sucked down, down, down. Wave servants, destroy them!
May you wake with your lungs full of water!
Hope your soul is in good hands. progress ahead. Fall by my hand. What's this? Feels like I've lost something.
You were to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and your lies won't save you. Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally. Then you've made your choice. Wave servant.
May you wait, with your lungs full of...
What path lies before me? Blood follows me everywhere.
Gods, what a bloody day. I need a drink, a nap, and a holiday. Thanks to you, I'll live long enough to do all three. Here, least I can do. Now, get all these folks out of here before you get me into even more... You were good to stick your neck out for me. Those no- I never forget someone who's done me a good turn. Neither does Cap.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansel.
I see stripes.
Those are spots, you idiot.
You have beaten and tormented us to the brink of insanity. You cut out my eyes, but we will bow no more. Gondians! Rip the motivator from this bastard's hands! For Gond!
Need to find a way forward.
Motivation.
No! The motive...
Phew. Another one down.
What happened to Obelia? Is she safe? Our destination is the Neurositer, the nerve center of the Steel Watch. Guide me there, and your bomb will most certainly do the trick. Place it directly. My house?
Easy. Easy. Another step forward. Easy.
gentle.
Cadaver with the brain removed. Is this how they puppet the Steel Watch? Bet I can crack that open.
Your mind whirls as the brain, swimming with Paris with a jerk. Your mind is...
Please, Mr. Steel Watcher, sir. I'll never steal again. I swear it on my mum's life. Just let me go.
You take control, but it is a struggle. Your body freezes as the parasite fights back.
So...
You are kicked from the Watcher as the dwarf flees, unaware of how close he came. The brain in this jar is controlling a Watcher on sentry duty at Worm's Rock. Parasites, you are a Steel Watcher, charging through the streets in pursuit of a young girl. She is screaming. For a split second, you wrest control. The Steel Watcher's legs lock. It crashes to the ground. The little girl disappears down an alley. Safe for now. The watcher this brain controls is offline. The brain in this jar is aware that its watcher is on duty in the Neurositer awaits your input. The Neurositer is the epicenter of the steel. Its technology is far beyond anything you have ever seen. You'll need more than magic or steel to destroy it. This will destroy the Foundry, wiping it from the face of the Forgotten Realms.
That was a hell of a show, my friend. Watchers collapse in the street as we speak. And the Foundry. The scent of rune powder drifts through the city like a warm embrace. I see my bomb did the trick, but it's not over. So long as a single parasitic Gondian remains, Baldur's Gate is under threat.
Enough, Wulbren. Gortash enslaved us, forced us to build his steel watches, but no more. Take the city, let the Iron Hands reign supreme. I just wish to go home and hold my daughter.
Please. If a Gondian told me the sky was blue, I'd look outside and check. You Gondians will lie, scheme, and torment this city until your dying breaths. Let's end this!
Wulbren, enough! I won't watch as you poison your soul and the brilliant future that remains to the Iron Hand gnomes. I thought the Iron Hand gnomes had corrupted you, Wulbren. Now, I wonder if it wasn't the other way around. Kill the Gondians, and you kill all we love. Collaboration, challenge, solving problems with the power of reason, creativity, and invention. I still want to believe you're better than that, Wulbren. But even I am having my doubts. I say you're right. They deserve a leader who'll encourage them to create, not destroy. They deserve someone like me. I can't save you from yourself, Wulbrin. It hurts terribly, but I can't. Toss your values in the bin if you want, but don't throw out the Iron Hands with them.
This is ridiculous. Iron Hands. Kill this man. How dare you? Cowards!
The Gondians recognize Barkus Root as leader of the Iron Hand Gnomes, and look forward to ushering in a new peace between our factions.
It is with a heavy heart that I remove Wulbrin Bongal from our ranks. You have until first light to leave the city. Wulbrin.
I expect treachery from all sides, but you, little Barkus, the boy who followed me from the Underdark, who clung to me like moss to stone, when we next meet, my hammer will cleave your skull in two, and that is a promise!
Well, here we are. A most unexpected outcome. I am many things. A leader is not one of them. But no time like the present to learn. And I can't do any worse than Wulbrin, sorry as I am to say it. I don't know when he became so angry, so violent. But I'm glad to say I see the truth of it now. At last. Thank you for your encouragement. I needed it. And have done since the day we met. I may have lost Wulbrin, but I found a far preferable ally. Friend, even. Now, myself and the Iron Hand Gnomes have much to disentangle. But when you're ready to face what's waiting for you, believe me, we will be at your side. Shoo then, for now, my friend.
I don't fancy the look of those prisons.
If Gortash doesn't want to pay us,
Wait to show off the scar to a friend.
We just need to go past the foundry to make our delivery on the wharf.
Foundries can explode. The whole world can change.
You're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
Don't you have nothing else to do but brow God's mansion next to the hive? It was so clever of your grandparents to go.
Probably dead in an alley or just in a tavern.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the life of Duke Ravengard. That you also saved me was unexpected. I too feel some warmth at your presence. Your inclination to generosity is an admirable quality, one I wish to reciprocate. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward. We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. Instead, we have selected a series of items from the Society's vaults. Given my kind's involvement in creating this evil, it is only right that I do my part in helping you defeat it. Or at least...
Omeluum tells me I have you to thank for its safe return. We know the risks when we go out into the field, but to lose my friend in such a way would have been most disheartening. If there's any conclusion to be drawn from this, our research there must continue. We'll depart when this absolute... I hope our gifts will provide you with some meaningful assistance in fighting the evil Omeluum uncovered. Do let us know how you get on.
Passionate about mineral ores.
It is best I do not interfere further with events on the surface.
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
When we have a fury in the wild.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Balduran. Horsecack! Nothing else to do but browbeat the ball.
Then what do you propose? Let him run amok? No less than he did. I doubt his father. Probably dead in an alley or drunk in a tavern.
No, he works at the docks.
Yes, I'm sure. Gutting fish, is he? Or perhaps he works the street corner. Nothing would surprise me with your peace.
I don't care if you throw a bloody boulder at you. That's out of line. I said I'm sorry. Can I go now?
Admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the on.
To camp. Father should know of answers.
First you cleave my heart in twain. My son, a monster. Is this my fate?
It isn't what you think.
You turned your back on me. It is exactly what I think.
Ravenguard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravenguard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cult, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid.
Well.
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
My son. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires, so by the gods.
There's nothing to forgive.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I. My duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time.
Do you mean Ansur? The worm is dead, Father. Well, we might have, but the heart of the gate still. In Ansur's defeat, I found my spirit renewed. Once I've vanquished, I am Will Ravengard.
My son. Together there is no army we cannot conquer, and no wrong we cannot right. Hail, Duke Will Ravengard! Together, Will and I will make Baldur's Gate the brightest gem aside the hells. While the Absolute commanded my mother, she stood by me even as the hell's fires lapped at my feet. Tremendous news. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad God, I was returning from out. It wasn't. Well, the rest goes without saying. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer. I've been touched by Avernus. Been a plague.
Grand Duke Will Ravengard. So?
The Elder Brain is first on the list.
Yes. To kill the Absolute. But what about the next battle? And the next? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no... Well, perhaps I might stop by once a 10-day, see how the pups get... The thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see what's in store for Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke.
Let's talk. I think that unknowable powers... I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a lithid by the talon... All right. Anything more we should discuss?
How about the flop house? It has exactly. Pleasure isn't just
The list. This is the list.
The Absolutes are
The lip's the tongue. If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. And thanks.
Just like the cowards to be so underhanded.
You told me the
All
armor
that
was
beautiful engineering destroyed.
such a
Minster's not around, so it might as well.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
I'll be my old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer tide days here.
Did young Will ever catch anything?
Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
You have my attention.
What now?
This was your doing, wasn't it, Karlach? The destruction of my steel watch. Such a petty vengeance.
Those things were evil. Just like their papa. To think I ever worked for you. Proudly, too.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart. As though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
You can't hurt me, you need me. Whether you and your friend realize it or not.
Do we now?
Whether or not you accepted my generous offer, I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things end.
You make it sound like we were lovers. I trusted you. I was so young. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. You betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
Time for mercy.
I've got it. It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead. So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us. Feel like I should laugh, but just too goddamn tired. Is that it then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something? I'm beyond overwhelmed. I'm finished. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die. Say that. So you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. betrayed us. All of it, so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I don't know how. That's a big ask. You in good with the powers that be? Should have yoked my fate to a better cleric. Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
The last stone. I need to see it for myself. There it is. So innocent, but such potential. You have done very well indeed.
The netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
As I expected, the docks under the city must lead to a morphic pool. That's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Liberators. Saviors. Pawns. Dupes. Fools. Released. Usefulness ended. Targeted. Killed. Death. Unavoidable.
Hey, soldier. You're back. Yeah, despite my best efforts. I kept trying to flop over and give up, but Karlak just won't let me. Did I miss anything important? Nothing out of the ordinary, then. You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that, despite it all, I'm happy? In that case, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die. Thank you. Now, enough tragedy, I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.